the NCAA has finally decided that they want to do their jobs, and for a really petty reason. So Jim Harbaugh, Michigan football, and the NCAA are working towards a negotiated resolution stemming from recruiting violations committed by Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverine staff. And you want to know what Jim Harbaugh did that was so bad that he's facing a potential suspension? Oh, nothing. He just took a recruit out to get a hamburger. And he's facing a potential suspension because he lied about it. This is so crazy. Can you believe that? After everything that's gone on with NIL, the Jalen Rashada situation, you finally handled the Tennessee situation, but now you want to try to put the hammer down on Jim Harbaugh because he lied about buying some hamburgers? And also Sharon Moore and tight end coach Grant Newsome are going to be facing some consequences for this as well. And it's like, this just doesn't make any sense. The NCAA is going to try to drop their hammer on Jim Harbaugh where there's been tampering, teams hitting up other players, part of other schools saying, hey, come play for us, enter the portal, such as, the alleged Jordan Addison situation when he ended up transferring from Pitt to USC. There was some alleged tampering involved in that. We didn't hear anything from the NCAA on that. They were ghost on that one. This whole NIL situation, they're ghost about. It's just like the NCAA, this is a situation where they're just trying to do their job to make it look like they're actually really doing their job, if that makes sense. Basically, what I'm trying to say is they don't really do their job, so this is a rare situation where they don't have to really do a lot of work, and they get the opportunity to still show, hey, like, we still work every once in a while. Like, this makes absolutely no sense. You're suspending somebody because allegedly he brought a recruit a hamburger and lied about it? Of course, he never should have lied about it. He should have been straight up. I don't know why he would lie about buying a hamburger. It's like, fuck it. If you bought a recruit a hamburger, you brought him a hamburger. And since that is against the rules I'm taking, all right, you'll have to serve the consequences for that. And the consequences wouldn't have been so severe. The NCAA is more upset that he lied to them about buying the recruit a hamburger than they are him actually buying the recruit the hamburger. Y'all following me on this? So the NCAA is not mad at Jim Harbaugh for buying the recruit the hamburger. Okay, like, yeah, he never should have done that. They were a little upset with that. But they're more upset with him at the fact that he lied about buying the recruit the hamburger. Can you believe that?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So the NCAA has finally decided to step in and do their job. And this could change. He could face less time, maybe more. But you look at the NCAA and a couple of articles that I've read, some of them said that they had a couple of level 2 violations during the COVID-19 dead period, talking to recruits, meeting them, texting them outside of the allowed time period. And Jim Harbaugh lying to NCAA investigators has made this punishment a little bit more harsher. Now, the NCAA considers lying a huge high violation, their most deadliest crime that you can commit in their eyes. Level 2 violations, according to the Yahoo article that I was reading, said less than substantial or extensive recruiting or competitive advantages. So I'm guessing giving a recruit a hamburger just gives him some superpowers and he just automatically becomes better than any other player. So you got to do a little bit of punishment for that. And the 4 games that Jim Harbaugh could potentially miss if this punishment falls through is that he won't be there to coach against Eastern Carolina or East Carolina, ECU, UNLV, Bowling Green, and Rutgers. These are some of the best teams in college football. So you look at the fact that Michigan, they got all these championship aspirations, right? I feel like him getting suspended doesn't really change anything at all. I mean, they shouldn't struggle against any of those schools. All those schools shouldn't be good this year. And they just have one of the best rosters in college football. So they should be able to handle themselves over the course of Jim Harbaugh's suspension. And maybe the team ends up getting motivated off this. They already got a lot of motivation to play Georgia. Jim Harbaugh, the fact that he's getting suspended 4 games over some damn hamburgers and lying over it is ridiculous, man. There's been a lot worse going on that the NCAA has just been closed eyes to. Buying a recruit a hamburger is so bad that you gotta suspend the guy 4 games for lying about it. And I'm not saying that he never should have, I'm saying that he should have told the truth. Okay, I'm not saying that he should have been excused from lying about it. But I'm just saying that you're trying to drop the hammer about, something so simple. Why are coaches even getting, in trouble for buying recruits a hamburger? You feel me? You should be able to treat a recruit to dinner. How is that a competitive advantage? What they doing? They putting steroids in the food? You feel me? What are they doing? They putting extra vitamins in that food? They putting a PED in that food? I don't get why the NCAA is trying to drop the hammer on a guy just wanting to buy a recruit on a visit a hamburger. What's so wrong about that? As a matter of fact, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think that's good hospitality. These recruits, if I'm coming from, Texas all the way down to Michigan, I want some eats. And if we out, why not buy me a burger? I think that's just common courtesy. So one thing about the NCAA is that apparently they don't like common courtesy. At least in my eyes, common courtesy, you take somebody out, if they hungry and they're your guest, you buy them something to eat. It don't gotta be nothing expensive. It's not like he took this recruit to Ruth Chris. He probably took this recruit to maybe a local McDonald's or something. Bought him something off the dollar menu and probably got something for himself. And he's getting punished because he lied about it for potentially 4 games. I hope this doesn't go through. If this goes through, this would be horrendous. Just horrendous. The NCAA just shows so much incompetence on so many things, but when it comes to a guy buying a recruit a cheeseburger, it's so deadly. It's such a crime. It's so wrong that he lied about it. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section down below.